Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha
Hare Rama
ज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञाननञ्जना शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितामेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मायं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरून् श्रीयुतपादकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवं च श्रीरूपं संव्रजातं सहगणो रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादं सहगणललिता विशाखान्वितं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपीशा गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्तकाञ्चना गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यः एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। वंदे अनन्तभूतैश्वर्यं श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु निजोप्यात् प्रसादात् भक्ति शास्त्र प्रवर्तका। So I would like to take the opportunity to thank all of you for kindly being here for today's program. By the mercy of Prabhupada, we have got this wonderful arrangement for us to meet today, and somehow an opportunity for us to purify our life so that at the journey of this life we can be more properly situated, our emotion can be more balanced, and that will be spiritual peace and happiness in our life. Generally, between birth and death, there is certain important duties are given for a human society. Generally, when we are born, we have taken the first bath given by the nurse in the hospital, and we die, and another bath, the final bath, will be given by somebody along our journey of our life. So in every situation in our life, we are dependent on somebody for our survival. And Krishna says, if you depend on me, I will provide whatever you are lacking, and I will preserve whatever you have. Ananya chintayanto mam yajana paripasate tesam nitya vyuktanam yoga senam vahamyaham. This is a verse from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, text 22. But there was a Brahmana, he was reading this verse, but he was not very convinced, where Krishna personally will come and take care of my needs. So he crossed that sloka, he doesn't believe that. So on that day, the Brahmana went out for begging for some vegetables, some donation. Nobody gave him anything. So he was out there going door to door for begging. So he was not getting anything on that day. So Krishna disguised himself, he took a form of a small boy. He brought a lot of vegetables, rice and other cooking items to his house. He called his wife, and the wife came out to the door, then she saw this boy standing with vegetable, rice and a lot of cooking items. And he says that a husband has given all those things to pass it to the lady. And then she said, very difficult to believe because normally my husband comes back, whatever he gains from outside. And he said, no, that is very true. The husband is the one sent me here with all these items. And your husband also very upset with me because he said I'm walking very slow. She said, I cannot believe that my husband is that violent. And he turned back around, he showed his back, he said, look at the marks your husband has beaten me up. Because I'm walking very slow, bringing all these items. She said, very difficult for me to believe. And he says, when your husband comes back, you ask him, tell him to look at 922. He has crossed the sloka. There's a mark there, you will understand. So the husband, when he came back, then the wife said that, and the husband said, today I'm not able to get anything. The wife said, oh, you have already sent someone here with all those things. And not only that, you have given, you have beaten him like that, that's not very good. He said, I have not done anything. And the boy said, you look at 922. You have, crossed, that line, all the marks are on his body at the back. Then he realized that Krishna, he wants personally. He can provide everything for anybody in the world, even he's providing even for the dogs and cats and all the living beings. Why not he provide for the devotees who are very dear to him? So somewhere or other in our life, we are not knowing the purpose of our coming to this material world. Who are we? Why we have come to this world? What is the purpose of our life when we are leaving the body? Where our journey will be continuing? None of these things are living being are considering or thinking because we are too busy in their own conditional life. There was a man and wife, they went to the market to buy vegetable. At the same time, there was a guru with his disciple also went to the market. So the husband and wife and the Guruji and his disciple, they were at the same market to buy vegetable. So the man and wife started talking and little bit it's become argument. So the man raised his hand, he gave a slap to his wife in front of the Swamiji. And then he looked around and then looked, he saw the Swamiji is beside him. He felt bad and then he told Swamiji, please forgive me. Actually, Swamiji, my wife is not a good lady. She is the laziest lady in the world. And very talkative. If I say one thing, she will reply 10 things. This man can tolerate Swamiji. I've tolerated enough. You saw Swamiji in the market. So, as a man, I get angry. So I slap the lady. Is it wrong, Swamiji? Swamiji said, you are right, you can go. So he left already. Then the wife comes, she says, Swamiji is not good, you only hear from one side of the story. Please hear my side. And he said, yes. She said, he is the most laziest person in the world. He's a drunkard fellow. He'll never go to work. And he abuse everything in the house. Swamiji, man means he should be behaving like a man. Look at him. He said, I don't keep the house clean. He don't even buy a broom and give me. The guy never go to work. So is it wrong, Swamiji? I tried to correct him. The Swamiji said, no, you are right. You can go. She left already. And the Swamiji was with his disciple there. So the disciple says, Swamiji, I'm very confused now. So why? Because to the man you said you are right. To his wife you said you are right. I do not know who's right, who's wrong yet. Swamiji said you are right. And said, Swamiji. The Swamiji said, where we have come today? He said, to the market. Why we came to the market? To buy vegetables. So we came to the market to buy vegetables. Buy vegetable and go back. We did not come to counsel anybody else. True or not? That's why Krishna says, Vyavisayamita buddhi ekaha kurunandana. So you must be very one-pointed attention in your mission of life. Today we've been reading the Upadeshamrita, nectar of devotion. Beautifully, nectar of instruction. Beautifully, Rupa Goswami says, Vacho vegam manasakrodha vegam jiva vegam udarapasta vegam mitam vegam jo visayeta dhira. You want to follow anything, you have to control. Vacho vegam, the way you are speaking. You have to utilize your speech in a very proper way. Krishna says, even your speech become a dharma. In the chapter 17, text 15, Krishna says, Anurvegam karam vakyam satyam priyam itam chaya. If you utilize your speech, Anuvegam karam vakyam satyam priyamitam swajaya besan chaiva vanmayam tabamuchyate. When you speak, only you speak the truth. And you do not agitate others by your speech. And the truth should be spoken for the benefit of other person, not simply talking. And the truth should be spoken in a very palatable way. And you use your speech into chanting the holy name of the Lord and purify your life. So people are not knowing the actual purpose of life. At the present moment, anybody you talk to, everybody more or less they speak that succeeding in the material way of life is the goal. Somewhere or other we buy a house, make some money, a nice car. Somewhere or other their goal has become wealth, not more than that. Somewhere or other make money by hook or crook. You make money. So if you talk to people, there are many who will say that wealth is the important thing in life. And there are few people at the present moment, you talk to them, they think, no, health is more important. Many think wealth is very important. And some others, they think the health is more important than wealth. And some other people you meet, they say, no, wealth and health is very important. Prabhupada says, you fools, soul is more important than anything else. If you donate for soul life in your body, all your wealth and health is useless. Prabhupada says that if you lose wealth, you lose nothing. If you lose health, you lose something. But if you lose your soul, you lose everything. People knowing this, not knowing this thing. Somewhere or other people's life has become like a animalistic life. Ahara, nidra, bayamaitunam cha samannimitir pasubir naranam. Dharme iteso havikabisyesu dharmena yena pasubir samanam. They are eating, the animals are eating, they are sleeping, they are sleeping, they are mating, they are also mating. We trying to protect, defend ourselves, they also try to defend themselves. What is the difference? Now we can gather. We can try to understand the problem of life. And we also try to look into the solution to the life's problem. We cannot bring 20, 30 dogs on this side, 30 cats on that side, and try to educate them about the problem of life We cannot do any of these things. Let's say if you bring a monkey here, and you keep the monkey here, you keep one banana one side. You keep New Zealand $100, kiwi $100 another side. Which one the monkey will take? Banana. The monkey don't have a brain to understand. With 100 kiwi dollar, I can buy many bananas. They don't have brain. But the humans being, they think that we are very intelligent. There was a lion going around in the forest, attacking all the animals, killing them. So one time jackal came across. The lion wanted to kill the jackal. The jackal said, please, you spare my life. I will give you a very good idea. Where you no need to go around hunting for animals. They will come and see you. One by one, every day, each one will come. Then you kill and eat. So the lion thought, okay, that's very good. So then jackal went away and then he called the animals in the forest. He says, now we no need to worry about the lion in the forest because lion is ready to make peace with us. So all the animals says, oh, we don't believe this. The lion even is hungry, is not going to eat the grass. So we are not coming. Except one donkey says, okay, I like the idea, let us go. So after 3 days, the jackal brought the donkey, and immediately the lion jumped on the donkey, he killed the donkey. Then the lion told the jackal, I got some nature call. Look after this donkey. Few moments, I'll be back. So the lion killed the donkey, is lying on the ground there. Now the lion has gone for nature call and told the jackal to take care. And the jackal also very hungry. And he knows by if the lion comes back and then eat the donkey, nothing will be left for him. So he was thinking, I have to eat something. But the lion already warned him, you should not touch the donkey before I touch. After I'm eating, something left, you can take. So the jackal was thinking, oh, I'm hungry. But the lion comes and takes the donkey, then nothing will be left for me, so I must be eating something from it. Thinking in that way, he ate the brain of the donkey. So lion came back and then lion looked at the donkey. Lion got very angry. The lion told to the jackal, I already told you, never touch this donkey. You only eat after anything left from there. Why you do that? So the jackal said, my dear Majesty, I'm very sorry. I have not eaten anything from there, not even touched the donkey. The lion says, don't lie to me. No, it's true. Then the lion said, but the brain is missing. So he might have eaten the brain. The jackal said, no, Majesty, I have not touched the donkey. Then the lion said, then how come the brain of the donkey is missing? The jackal says the donkey has no brain. And the lion said, all the animals got brain. Why you said this donkey has no brain? So the jackal said, those who have had brain, they stayed back. This is the only fellow no brain come to Wellington. The only brain is that every 10 minutes the weathers are changing, fluctuating. I got this morning, I told him, I saw the sunlight go a little bit walking. I want one block. Suddenly everything, I have to run back to the room again. So somewhere the people think they're very intelligent. They work day and night for material gain, but ultimately everything will be taken away from us. All our hard labor, Prabhupada says that in the material world, that it seems to be making some profit temporarily, but at the end, everything will be taken away from you. Prabhupada called this world as digging and piling society. To pile one place, you have to dig another place. Somewhere or other, the world has become this way. That material has become more important in people's life. This morning we've been talking about the South Africa, Tabelo funeral embassy. It's a funeral embassy, Tabelo Funeral Embassy, that's a company name. So when somebody dies, you call them, they arrange everything. So recently they have advertised for some workers for their company, funeral company. The requirement is that you must be above 18 years old. Number 2, you must be able to cry 3 hours. Anybody die, they'll pay you money, don't worry. Like in New Zealand they pay, $20, $30, $50. They'll pay you good money. All you have to do is that somebody die ready, you have to go there, sit down and cry. 3 hours you cry. Number 2, you cry individually. And also you have to cry collectively with other friends. And another thing is that you must be able to travel. Somebody in Hamilton died already. The embassy will send you there. Go and cry there. And another thing is that you must be able to do overtime. Some rich fellow may take the body for a little bit longer. Cry. And another thing is that you have to work on weekends. Public holiday also you must work. Anybody can go at any time from here. Somewhere in today's world, everything has become very commercial. Nobody loves nobody in the world. But we put a lot of investment in the so-called family, children, friends. End of the day, nobody worries whether you live or die and go. True or not? The moment somebody hears that somebody died, they immediately call the Tabelo Funeral Embassy. Yes, sir. Package deal. From the A to Z, burying the body, to chanting the mantra, to burial, everything they do for you. You don't need even to cry. They will hire somebody to cry. And the politicians become more worse animals. Prabhupada says the politicians are like dry stool and wet stool. The old politicians are dry stool. The new one is the wet stool, but both are stool. Today look at the problem in the world. Unnecessarily these animals, are making problem for the whole world. We take your country, why interfere to other country? You take your religion, why interfere to other? You take your family, take your people. Unfortunately, somewhere or other the politician. That's why when Prabhupada went and saw Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj for the first time, in 1922, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj told Prabhupada that we should go and preach in the Western world. Among these English-speaking people, you should go and preach to them. So Prabhupada said, what is the need for me to go and preach to the Western people? Whereas the India at that moment was ruled by British. He said, first we have to chase away this British from here. If I go and speak to the Europeans or Americans or Westerners about India culture, tradition or anything, they will not listen to me because we are under the rule of the British. So we have to chase them away. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj says, he says to Prabhupada, the politician will change, but their politics will never change. Very important, a devotee must understand. Whatever they give, you take, but don't trust them. That's it. You depend on Krishna. One time, one fellow died ready. Dharma came and took his life. So he told him, you have done good thing and you also have done bad thing. For the good one, we have to take you to heaven. For the bad one, we have to take you to hell. So he said, where you want to go first, hell or heaven? He said, I have not seen heaven, I have not seen hell, so show me first. So Yamaraj took him and showed him the hellish planet. So hellish planet normally is like a desert, nothing much is happening, it's a hell. Yeah? But when this time when Yamaraj took him to show him the hellish planet, there were stages in every corner of the hellish planet. There were flags, India flags are flying everywhere. There is a singing and dancing is going on the stage. There are free alcohol, free rice, free food being given. So it was very joyful, jovial situation in the hellish planet. Everything was happening, the hellish planet. So Yamaraj says, okay, you have seen the hellish planet? He says, yes. Okay, now let us go to a heavenly planet. So he took him to the heavenly planet. And the heavenly planet, when he went there, it was very quiet, too peaceful. Nothing is happening in the heavenly planet. So Yamaraj asked him, so where do you want to go now? Where you want to go first? Heaven or hell? He said, take me to hell. That is where everything is happening. Singing and dancing and the flags are flying everywhere. There are free, gifts are given everywhere. Rights to alcohol, to everything is given. It's like a big festival is going on in the hell. Take me there. So when Yamaraj took him back to hellish planet, when he came back this time, nothing is there. The Indian flags are missing, the stage are missing, the people, dancing and singing and all, joyful. Everything disappeared, very quiet like a hell. And the man asked Yamaraj, when I came for that time, but then everything was happening then. Lot of stage everywhere, lot of flags everywhere, singing and dancing and free. Now things been given, but now nothing is there. What happened? So Yamaraj told him when he came that time, there was election time. When there is an election, they will give the heaven to you. When election over, you go back to hell again. Somewhere or other, human beings have forgotten to understand the purpose of life in this world. We don't understand that the soul, presence of soul in our body is much more important than anything else. In the chapter 2, text 20, the Lord says, Na jayate mriyate vakadache nayam bhutva bhavita vana buddha. Ajo nityam sasvato yam purano na hanyate anyamani sharire. This shariram, this body will be gone at any time. But you as a soul remain eternally. They don't understand about the subject matter which is more important in your life, either body or soul. So in the 13th chapters, text 6 and 7, the Lord explained, Mahabhutani ahankara buddhi abhyaktam evacha indriyani tasekam chan pachandriya bhucharam Ichcha dvesa sukha dukkha sangha ata chetana drita Itat setram samasena savikaram udharitam. The body, material body is made of 24 elements. 5 the Panchabhuta, the earth, water, fire, air, ether. 5 the knowledge acquiring senses, the ear, the eyes, nose, tongue and skin. 5 working senses, your leg, your private part, the anus, the ends and the voice. 5 object of the senses, that is the sound, the form, the smell, the taste and the touch. And 3 subtle body, other mind, intelligence and false ego. And there is one unmanifested element, the 3 modes of material nature. So the material body, the Lord says, the material body is made of 24 elements. And they are interacting. And within that interaction, now happiness and distress come in our life. Anxiety and fear and so on, everything comes because of the interaction of this material body. Now within this material body, there is Satchidananda, that someone who's beyond of this fear, anxiety and distress and loss and everything. Within this body, another higher living entity is sitting. Apareyam itaspanyam prakartim vidhime padam jiva bhuta mahabhavu ayedam daryate jagat. More superior than this body, who can able to let you to achieve the highest purpose of your life, is sitting, is entrapped within this body. And you are entrapped, you are imprisoned in these 24 elements, which is only bringing miseries in your life. And to come out from these miseries, the soul has to be free from these 24 elements. And Krishna says, that for the soul to be free from this bodily concept of life, of these 24 elements, then soul must be enlightened with 20 knowledge. 20 things are known as knowledge. When he can be enlightened by this knowledge, when he put that knowledge into application, he comes out free from this bodily concept of life. No more anxiety, no more fear, no more loss, no more distress, no more depression. He becomes more free, Satchidananda, he becomes eternal. He becomes very knowledgeable and is always very blissful, very happy in his life. So human life is to get this knowledge into their life, utilize the knowledge and free themselves from the repetition, the cycle of repeated birth and death. You can free yourself. Your miseries are caused by your own self, is nobody else. Whatever destination you want to make in your life, that is in your own hand. You have given the whole freedom to make the destination. Where you wanted to go now, after this body, after Wellington, where you want to go? Krishna says, Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam chadanti ante kalevaram tam tam yuvati kunteya saratat bhava bhavita. If you wanted to go to the heavenly planet, you can go. You wanted to go back, you wanted to go to America, you can go. You want to go back to India, you can go. India. Antakale chamamevam smaran nuktva kalevaram yaprayati samadbhavam yati natri antara samsaya. But if you wanted to come back to my planet where you don't need to return again to any miserable temporary material world, if you wanted to come back to my place, then you could be conscious of me. You develop the desire, you wanted to be with me, you come back to me. But if you have got a desire of this materialistic way of life, then you come back to this material world. So human life is to revive our consciousness, to enlighten ourselves with the 20 knowledge. 20 things are known as knowledge. That Krishna explained in the 13th chapter. Text 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Amanedvam adambhitvam ahimsa santir arjavam acharyo pasana chausyam dhairyam nigraha indriyatesu vairagyam anahankara evacha janma mrityu jara vyadi dukkha dosam anudarshanam asaktir anabhisanga putra dhara griyadesu itarsetram samasena savikaram udaritam mayichananya yogena bhakti vyapacharite. Krishna explained this thing that you require to be free in your life. You want to come out from all kinds of miseries and trouble in your life. You don't want to take birth again next life. He says that now you be enlightened with these 20 things which is known as knowledge. Number one, amanidvam, that you should develop humility in your life. Number two, pridelessness, become free from pride. Number three, become free from violence. Number four, develop tolerance in your life. Number five, develop simplicity in your life. Number six, look for a bona fide spiritual master who can enlighten you this knowledge in your life. Number seven, keep yourself clean inside and outside. Number eight, develop self-control in yourself. Number nine, develop steadiness in your life. Number 10, become free from object of sense gratification. Number 11, be free from false ego. Number 12, the real problem of life you must understand. Birth, old age, disease and death, these are the real problem of life. Number 13, you develop detachment in your life. Number 14, don't waste your time. Number 15, gradually you come out from the entanglement of family life. Number 16, you develop silence in your life. Number 17, you find a place, a good place to practice your bhakti, your devotional service. Number 18, keep away from the people who are not interested in the path of Krishna consciousness. Number 19, you understand the importance of self-realization in your life. Number 20, you do the philosophical search to understand who is the Supreme Personality of God. These are 20 things known as knowledge. So human life is to develop this knowledge into themselves. Everything else comes in your life according to your previous life karma. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the South India singing and dancing and going, there was one so-called Mayavadi sannyas. Mahaprabhu met him and Mahaprabhu told him, can you give me some blessing? He says that, I bless you that you left a beautiful wife. You left a lot of children. You left a lot of money. And materially you will be very successful. Mahaprabhu looked at him and told him, what kind of, sannyasi you are? He said, all these things are automatically comes without your seeking for it. Mahaprabhu said, Tallabhyate dukkavat anyat sukham kalena sarvatra gambhira ramsa. He said that nobody is asking for problem in their life. Anybody asking for problem? Nobody is asking for problem, but the problems are coming. He said the similar way, whatever joyfulness are there in your life, it will come to you, don't worry. Mahaprabhu said 5 things are determined when one is in the womb of his mother. 5 things are already decided while we are in the womb of our mother. Number 1, when we are going to be born, that is already determined when we are in the womb. Number 2, what gender you will take and come is already determined. Number 3, how much wealth you will have already determined. Number 4, what kind of beauty you will have also already determined. Number 5, when you are going to die, already determined while you are already in the womb of your mother. Everything is already determined according to your previous life karma. So Mahaprabhu says you don't need to pray for any of these things. What is meant for you, it will come to you. Isa vasyamidam sarvamyatim chajagatim. Everybody got their own quota in their life. What is yours cannot be taken away by anybody else. Sometimes we say that, money you keep in the house is lost because that is not belongs to you. Sometimes the money dropped in the street, you get back the money because that is belongs to you. So according to your previous life karma, karma daiva netrena jantur deho papate, we've been forcefully pushed into a womb of a certain lady. We don't even have an option to choose our mother. Which mother we wanted to choose, we don't have an option. Which country you want to be born, we don't have an option. By our previous life karma, we are taking birth in a particular family, particular society, particular country. And sometimes we see the problem in our own house. The Shastra says your enemy and friend of your previous life are born in the same family. That's true. If your husband is abusing you, similarly if your wife is abusing you. But nowadays, they also have become very brave. Don't play with them. The easy way they will finish you off. For you, it's difficult. They throw little bit poison in your food, you finish you off. For you to kill them, you got to find different ways. Women are very powerful, don't play with them. Very powerful. Krishna told Arjuna, kill them. Arjuna said, Kula saya pranasyanti, kula dharma sanatana. He said the whole family are dependent on the woman. And the woman should be protected by the man. So if I kill them, here will be disturbed. When the woman would have disturbed, then everything going to be chaos in the world. So the women are playing very important role. There was 5 people who were sitting in a helicopter. 4 men and 1 lady. So the pilot flying, but is little bit imbalanced. So the pilot says that, there is a landing, what do you call the landing skirt? What is that? Landing gear. The helicopter has got the landing gear. The pilot says that, it's little bit imbalanced here. So can you all get out and hold the landing gear? So they said, why? I said, I'll tell you later. So they got out and then they were holding. Helicopters flying, there's a 5, 3 on one side, 3 men one side and 1 lady and another man another side. They're holding the landing gear of the helicopter. But still it's going a little bit imbalanced. So the helicopter, the pilot says that 2 this side, 3 that side, He says that, looks like, one has to jump out from there. Only 4 can go. So everybody looking at each other, which one to go, who can jump, And the men are looking at the lady. And lady got the message ready. These guys want me to jump. Lady said, I will volunteer. The ladies are normally, they're very motherly. So they're very soft. And I will take the position like a mother, I will jump. The moment she said, I will jump, all the men were very happy, clapping. And all of them came down. Yes. You don't play fool with your wife. Your life becomes more hellish. They uphold the Dharma. That's why Arjuna reluctant to kill the man, because everything is based on the family to be very powerful, to stand in every way. And for you to peacefully to do everything else, you have to keep your wife very happy all the time. Manu says that every day you have to make your wife happy, you buy gift every day and give her. Every day, the momentum you must be kept going. Otherwise your life becomes very hellish. So every day you give some gift. So you no need to, of course they will be expecting $1,000 sari, they will be expecting, very expensive ornaments and everything. But even if you know, okay, now in New Zealand, you are driving, there's some mango has come from Pakistan. And you know your wife likes the Pakistani mango. So you saw the Pakistani mango on the street and you stop your car, buy one. You come back to your house and give it to your wife. I was driving in the street and I saw the mango, Pakistani mango, and I knew you like it so much. For you, I stopped and bought and came. So they're very happy really. And they throw your money, $1,000, they bought the expensive sari and you're burning inside. So you don't tell them you're not happy. You say, this sari is more better than the previous one. Make them happy. And they're cooking something you're not very enjoying, you're not very happy. You don't tell them, look at your cooking, even the dog won't eat your food. No, don't say like that. My mommy cooks better than you. Don't say anything like that. And every day you agitate the lady. Next time, she'll throw poison and finish it like that. So you must be very careful handling things. Krishna is very careful handling things. Krishna wants to take a message to the Kaurava side. He wants to go in Duryodhana and give him the message of peace. And Krishna knows exactly what he has to do. But though like Krishna do not know, he plays beautiful. And then he told Yudhishthira, oh Yudhishthira, I'm going to see Dhritarashtra and his son Duryodhana. I'm going for a peace talk. What is your opinion? Please tell. What I should go and tell them? Yudhishthira says, my dear Krishna, you can speak to the people, to them anything you like. But you come back with the good news, there is no war. I don't want war. Then Krishna goes to Bhima. Bhima, what do you want me to tell that side? Bhima said, I don't care what you speak to them, come back with the news, war. I want to fight with them. My Gada is waiting for. And Krishna go to Arjuna. Arjuna, what do you want me to tell this guy? Arjuna said, whatever you like, you go and talk to them, come back with the news, war. My Gandhiva is waiting to kill them. Then Krishna go to Nakula. Nakula, what do you think? What do you want me to tell them? Nakula says, you don't waste your time. You say, why? Because the guy will never listen to you. When you advise, you must know whether these guys will listen to you or not, why you waste your time. He says, not even listening to his father, his mother, nobody is listening, so why you waste your time? Krishna, don't waste your time. And now after that, Krishna go to Sahadev. He says, Sahadev, what do you think? Sahadev says, you don't waste my time. And Krishna says, why? He says, my dear Krishna, though like you do not know. Though like you do not know what message to be taken there. Though like you do not know what is going to be taking place. Though like you do not know you're going to my elder brother Yudhishthira, what do you think? Oh Bhima, what do you think? Oh Arjuna, what do you think? Oh Nakula, what do you think? And you know what I think? You're going to do what you think, not what I think. Krishna plays a very beautiful way he goes. Settle the thing. So there are ways to handle things in the world. So every day you buy and give something to your wife. No, this is the father of mankind, Manu says. You're thinking I'm just, not like that, it's true. And what the lady should do to keep the husband in their pocket. Keep them in your pocket. When they come back from work, open the door, smile. And you go like that. They don't come back to your house. You know? Important you must know. When I joined Hare Krishna movement, my mother was very happy. My father is not happy. So whenever I go to my house, my father will say, so when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married? And after 15 years also, my father will ask me the same question. He said, I don't care whether you Hare Krishna, whatever, that's your problem. But I see all your friends Hare Krishna went in, they all got married, they got family, they happily chanting Hare Krishna. And why you don't get married? You get married. So this is what my father will say all the time. So one time, I told my father, let me go and speak to mother. See what she advises me. So I went to my mother and told my mother, Papa says that I should get married. My mother said, don't listen to your Papa. And she told me that don't listen to your father. He's a useless fellow. And she said, I regret marrying your father. She said, if I would have met Prabhupada before meeting your father, I would have the Brahmacharya ashram. And my mother told me, you don't make that mistake. You are happy, you go. And I went to my father. So my father asked, so you speak to your mother? I said, yes. So what your mother said? Mother said she regret meeting you. My father got angry. My father, what? You think what? I'm happy meeting your mother? I regret marrying your mother. No man can live with your mother. I said, mother said the same thing also. So I asked him, are you happy married mother? He said no. I said, mother told me the same thing, she's not happy married you. And mother said that no woman can be happy with your mother, your father. And you are saying the same thing to me, so you are not happy married, and she is not happy married. You are pushing, why you are pushing me into the thing? And my father said, hey, this is the way of life. He said, you go to every man's house in a family, married people, you go and see. If one family, one man, husband and wife, and if they can be happy 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days, I will never tell you to get married. This is the way of life. Accept it. I told my father, I don't want that life. So when your husband comes back, you smile at him. Because nobody is smiling out there. When they smile, there is some personal interest. You smile, you go for business talk, you smile because you got some dealing going on. So only one person who can smile without any personal interest is in the family, in the house, there is a wife. So you smile. Number 2, Prabhupada said, keep the house clean. Number 3, you cook nice food for him. And it's in your pocket. Very easy. You know? And to the man, Prabhupada says that, to keep your wife happy, you buy one house. Don't put her into the rental house. She will be, grumbling, she won't be happy. Even a small house, you buy one and they settle down. They found, okay, everything's safe now. And you buy some ornament, buy something and give them. And if possible, you give them one kid. The kids will keep them busy. So in this way, that people generally, they don't understand that somewhere or other we are stuck in the material world with all kinds of tests and tribulation. Only way to come out from this test and tribulation for good is that you must now imbibe this knowledge. You must take the knowledge. What is the knowledge? Number 1, develop humility in your life. Humility, be humble. Just like the tree which has got fruit, look at the banana tree. When there is some fruits, it bend down. So when you are really progressive in your life, mature, you will be humble in your life. So humility is the first principle. The second is that give up your prideness. The third is that become free from any kinds of violence. The fourth, you develop tolerance. The fifth, you develop simplicity. The sixth, you look for a man, a guru who can guide you in your life. The seventh, you keep inside and outside of yourself clean. The eighth, you develop self-control in yourself. Number 9, you develop steadiness. Number 10, give up the object of sense gratification. Number 11, become free from false ego. Number 12, understand the real problem of life is birth, old age, disease, and death. Number 13, develop detachment from the worldly things. Number 14, don't waste time. Number 15, become free from family entanglement. And number 16, now you be silent. And 17, find a place where you can practice bhakti in a secluded place. And number 18, now what you have to do? Keep away from non-devotees. Number 19, understand the importance of self-realization. Number 20, search for the absolute truth. So when you imbibe this knowledge in your life, now you bring it into your action. You come out from all kinds of trouble and difficulties and unwanted problem in your life. The knowledge will help you so much. So in this way, somewhere or other, Yudhishthira Maharaj, he asked Narada Muni, but people are not knowing what is the goal of life. They do not know actually what they should be doing here. Because up to what time I got to speak?
7 o'clock. 7. We still have 24.
So Yudhishthira Maharaj, he asked Narada Muni that what is the actual goal for human life that will benefit them. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 11, Text 2, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, Bhagavan Sotam Ichami Nirnam Dharmam Sanathanam Varnashrama Charayuktam Yatpoman Vindate Param. Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, what is the general occupational duty of a human being? What is the social occupational duty? What is the spiritual occupational duty? What is the duty for the body? What is the duty for the soul? And what is the general duty when you meet everybody else around? How you interact with them? And when you are with your body and soul, how to take care of your body, how to take care of your soul? Please tell me. This Dharmam Sanatanam, asking about Sanatana Dharma. Only our religion can bring peace to the world. Because our religion covers not only our own body and soul, it covers everybody in the world. How to deal with your body, how to deal with your soul. When you meet other people around, how to deal with them. The Hindus are the only people who never conquered any part of the world for selfish interest. The Christian went around and conquered different parts of the world. The Muslim went around and conquered different parts of the world, but Hindu will never do those things. So Sanatana Dharma, Yudhishthira Maharaj asked, please tell me about Sanatana Dharma. Then in the 7th canto, chapter 11, text 5, Narada Muni says, Natva Bhagavate Jaya Lokanam Dharmam Setave Vakshayase Sanatana Dharmam Narayana Mukham Srutam. Narada Muni says, I've heard directly from Lord Narayana about Sanatana Dharma. What is Sanatana Dharma? I've heard from Narayana, God himself. I will tell you today. And in the 7th canto, chapter 11, text 7, Narada Muni says, Dharmam Molamehi Bhagavan Sarva Vedamayo Arihi Smarta Chatam Vidam Radhane Namatma Prasiddhati. Narada Muni says, Krishna, Narayana is the root of all dharma. He is the root cause of everything. When the Mahabharata Yuddham is going to start at that time, is going to begin at that time, then Yudhishthira told Arjuna, you pray to Mother Durga in the Mahabharata battle just before the start of the war. Yudhishthira said, pray to Durga Ma. Why? Because Durga is in charge for this material prison now. Pray to him. You have to get a blessing also. So then Arjuna prayed to Mother Durga. Mother Durga appeared. My dear mother, please forgive us. There is going to be blood flowing on this land. There is going to be a lot of adharma will be happening in the battle. And also please kindly bless that we may become victorious in the battle. And Durga, she said to Arjuna, why you worry about your victory? You turn back and see who's sitting on your chariot. My brother Krishna is sitting on the chariot. Where is Dharma? My brother will be there. Where is my brother? Dharma will be there. When Dharma, my brother are there, definitely the victory on their side. So you go back. You will become victorious in the battle. So that Dharma, the very root of victory in the world, the very root of success in the world, Narada Muni says Lord Krishna himself. Now he says that Sanatana Dharma means there are 30 principles that one should follow. Satyam Daya Tapa Saucham Titiksekha Samadhama Ahimsa Brahmacharyanta Yadva Swadhyayam Arjavam Santosam Santosam Samadhagalita Grammeyo Paramam Sane Nirnam Viparyayaksha Maunam Atmam Vimursanam Annadayo Samvibhago Bhutebhyo Chayada Artate Svatma Devata Buddhe Sutaram Nirsu Pandava Sravanam Kirtanam Sasyam Smaranam Vedata Chata Sevacha Vanata Dasye Sakyam Tum Samarpanam Nirnamayam Paro Dharma Sarvasam Samudadrita Trimsa Lakshanavan Rajan Sarvatma Yena Tushya. Means 30 things are considered to be Sanatana Dharma. Not just going to the temple and come. Not just wearing the Indian dress code that you are identified as the Sanatani. Sanatana Dharma means 30 principles should be there. Satyam Daya, he said, number one, a Sanatani, a follower of Sanatana Dharma, he must be truthful in the world. Number two, he has to be merciful. Number three, he is also austere. Number four, he is clean inside and outside. Satyam Daya Tapa Saucham Titik Seksha Samodama. Number five, that he is very tolerant in his life. Number 6, he knows what is good and what is bad in the world. He identifies what is good, what is bad. Number 7, he controls his mind. Number 8, he controls his senses. Number 9, he becomes free from violence. Number 10, he is free from any kinds of. Number 10 is that he is Satyam Daya Tapa Saucham Titikseksha Samodhama Ahimsa Brahmacharyam Cha Tyakta Swadhyaya Arjavam. Ahimsa. Number 10 is that he is free from us. He follows the path of celibacy. Number 10. Number 11, he gives charity. Number 12, he reads the scriptures, the Vedas. Number 13, he develops simplicity in himself. Number 14, he develops satisfaction of life. And number 15, he serves the saintly people. And number 16, that he becomes equiposed in happiness and distress of life. In this way, there are 30 principles he should follow. He should hearing, he should hear the message of the Lord, he should chant the message of the Lord, he should remember the message of the Lord, he should do menial service for the pleasure of the Lord, he do some puja for the pleasure of the Lord, and he also should offer his obeisance to the Lord, he should be a servant of the Lord, he should be friend of the Lord, he should be surrendering whole self unto the Lord. He said these are the 30 principles. A Sanatani, a follower of Sanatana Dharma, he should do this thing. And when you wake up in the morning every day, you must wake up and you must think 5 things about life. When you wake up, you must know what is your duty of life. So number 1 is that when you wake up, you're trying to remind yourself what is Dharma, what is Adharma. When you start your day, you must know what you can do, what you cannot do. What will break the law of God, what will, let you to follow the law of God. You must know, when you wake up, you sit down, and you must know these 30 things, 30 principles, that I should be very truthful, and I should be very kind, and I should be very tolerant, I should be very simple, I should be satisfying in my life. So you remember these 30 things. So when you wake up in the morning, first thing is that you trying to remind yourself to understand what is Dharma, what is Adharma. The second is that when you wake up, you see you have got 5 depths in the world, so you must perform the Mahapancha Yajna. They are indebted to 5 beings in the world. Devarasi, Bhuta, Nirnin, Putrinam, in the Canto 11, Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 5, text 41, there is mentioned there. They are indebted to the gods because the gods are supplying so much of, necessities of life. Now we are sitting and breathing, the Vayu is giving us the air. And now the rain is coming, the Mother Nature is providing everything. So the gods are giving you so much of supplies to you for your survival. Now you are indebted to God because you are not giving back anything to them. And now the forefathers, your mother, father, grandfather, they all have done so many things for you in your life. And you got a duty towards them. When they die already, you should be doing 10 days Pinda offering. After that, their journey from here to the Pitrulokas, 1 year, you should be doing the Masika Pinda. Every month you offer the Pinda. After that, Mahanyamavas, the Pitru Paksha, just finished recently. And you follow that for 12 years. So you got all the duty. You may not be doing any of these things. So you're indebted to the forefather. You got 3rd debts here. And number 4, you are indebted to the human being. We are dealing with so many people. We are taking and giving. so we are indebted to the human being. Number 5, we are indebted to the animals. While walking, we kill so many living entities. You want to build a house. When you wanted to build a house, you are digging that area. There are already living entities. The animal, the insects, everything is living there. And because you wanted to build something, they are being killed. So we are indebted to the animals also. So we got 5 debts in the world. For that reason, we are born again, dying, born, birth and death, birth and death. Because of what? Because of these 5 debts. We are indebted to God, we are indebted to the forefathers, we are indebted to the rishis and gurus and saints. They come and tell you what is Dharma, what is Adharma, how you should purify your life, how to come out from the entanglement of material life. The saintly people tell us, and they don't put any price for whatever they are telling, for your ultimate benefit, but somewhere or other when you don't follow, you become indebted to them. Number 4, you are indebted to the human being. Number 5, you are indebted to the animal. For these 5 reasons that we are going through the cycle of birth and death, and now so many problems are coming in. We are married, why we are not happy? Because your forefathers cursed that you have not done any of these things for their continuation of their journey. Now you may be earning money, but you are not able to save the money. Now your children may be disrespecting you. So many problems of life coming because of these 5 debts in human life. So number 3, when you wake up, now you must think about this. Number 2, you think about the Mahapanchayagya. Number 1, you think about Dharma and Adharma. Number 2, you think the debts you got in your life, that is why you are born, you are meant to finish off this debt. And number 3 is that you know that anything happens in this world, the accomplishment of any of our work due to 5 factors. When something happens good, we say, I did, something happens bad, we point out some other people. But Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, 13, text 13, Panchaitani Mahabhavo Karanani Vibhudame, he says that whatever happens in human life, there's a 5 reasons. 4 reasons are there. Adhisthanam Talakarta, he said, your body is 1 reason, your soul is another reason, your senses are 3rd reason, your action are 4th reason, and the Lord himself is the 5th reason in your life. He is also partly playing a role in your life. So to come out from this problem of life, to perform this Mahapanchayagya, you have to include the Lord into your life. And number 4, your mindset. Number 4, when you wake up, you have to get your mindset ready for this duty of your life. Your mindset must be ready. You go to work, your mindset must be ready for the working environment. You go to the wedding, your mindset be ready for the wedding environment. You go to the funeral, your mindset must be ready for the funeral environment. You come to the temple, your mindset should be ready for temple environment. If your mindset is not ready for temple environment, that is where you argue, that is where you fight, that is where you show every kind of anxiety and fear. Because your mindset, you have not developed the mindset to be in the environment of a temple. When you go to a wedding ceremony, how you dress and go? You dress very opulently. You put on the best sari you have got, you put on the best makeup you have got, you put on the best ornament. And you go there, you want everybody to see your ornaments, your sari and your beauty and everything. There is a wedding. But when you go to funeral, do you dress up like that and go? Do you put everything, makeup, and then you go and smile? Isn't it? So when we go to the wedding, we develop another mindset. And you go to the funeral, you develop another mindset. You go to the work, you develop another mindset. You come to temple, you develop another mindset. We are from village in Malaysia, so in the village, there are a lot of Indians are there at that time. So anybody dies in the village, my mother will go there and she will sit and cry. We are not related to the family, we don't know the family much, but every funeral my mother will sit and cry. So one time my friend came and told me, he said, how come your mother crying everywhere? They are not shy about your mother going cry everywhere. No? So one day I told my mother, I said, look at my friends are laughing at me, why you're crying everywhere? You go that funeral, you cry. You go that funeral, you cry. Everybody is laughing at me. Why you do that? My mother said, don't talk like that, my mother said. You know what happened there? Everybody crying. If I don't cry, what they'll think about me? So the mindset you must bring into. Why most of the time we are not succeeding in our mission? Because our mind is not being set for that kind of environment. So that's why Krishna says, Manmana Bhaumat Bhakto Matyadi, bring your mind in thinking of me. Tasmat Sarvesu Kalesu Mamanusmaran Yudhecha Mayarpita Mano Buddhi Mamevasyasi Asamba. When you're intelligent in mind, you're focused in me. And then you carry out your duty. He said, surely you'll come back to me. There was a big meeting like this, that when Swamiji was talking about Krishna's birth. The Janmashtami day is talking about appearance of Krishna, pastime of Krishna. And in that crowd there was one old lady. From the very beginning of seeing the Swamiji talking, she's crying and crying and crying. And nobody else is crying, only this lady is crying. And after the class, that Swamiji went to the lady and he said, I say that, you got a lot of bhakti, a lot of devotion. From the very beginning of the talk, till now you are crying and crying. So how you develop that bhakti? She said, Swamiji, by looking at your long beard, I feel like crying. So he said, why? And she said, 6 months ago I had one goat in my house. And the goat got the long beard, the goat is missing. So when I look at your beard, it's reminding me about my goat. So sometimes we are sitting here, but our mind is somewhere else. How the weather is going to be tomorrow. So like that, somewhere or other, your mindset to be ready for according to the environment you are entering. And Krishna will help you to bring your mind, to suit into different environment. Krishna can help you. When your mind is, entered into that particular environment with, particular way, definitely that will be a success in whatever you are doing. So you have to take Krishna consciousness very seriously and try to understand that how to imbibe the 20 knowledge in my life that will free me from all kind of entanglement and anxiety. And wake up in the morning, what I should do, you got your duty of life. What is my duty of life? To understand what is Dharma, what is Adharma, number one. Number two, I'm indebted to 5 people. I'm taking birth again and again to clear these 5 debts and how to do it. Number 3, whatever happens in my life, there are 5 reasons for me. One is Krishna. I must include him into the action. Number 4, now I must get my mindset ready to carry out these duties. Number 5, I must surrender to Krishna, because if I surrender to Krishna, Krishna says, he will give me the intelligence how to do it. So every day morning we wake up, you remember this thing, and you will see for sure your life will take a beautiful turn. You will be very successful, you'll be very peaceful, and you'll be very happy in your life. Thank you so much for being here today. And anybody got any questions or any comments here today? Yeah.
One second, Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for this wonderful class. So how do we free ourselves from the 5 debts every single day?
So Krishna says in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 5, Text 41. He said, Deva Rishi Bhutapta Nirnipitrina Nakin Karo Nayam Charinicha Rajan Sarvan Manaya Saranam Saranyam Gato Mukundam Pariharitya Kato. You can read that, the full 11, Canto 11, Chapter 5, Text 41. You just read the translation.
Devarshi bhutapranirnam pipranam nakim karunayam rinicharajan sarvatmanaya sharanam sharanyam gato mukundam paririthyakartam. O King, one who has given up all material duties and has taken full shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Mukunda, who offers shelter to all, is not indebted to the demigods, great sages, ordinary living beings, relatives, friends, mankind, or even one's forefathers who have passed away. Since all such classes of living entities are part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, one who has surrendered to the Lord's service has no need to serve such persons separately.
So the easy way is that you come to Krishna. Separately to do a lot of things very difficult at the present moment because we have got a lot of other duty in life. Easy way is that you surrender to Krishna. That means you totally, faithfully you accept that Krishna will lead my life. He will clear me from all kinds of debts in my life and ultimately He will allow me to enter into His kingdom. With that faith you come to Krishna, that's it. And Krishna will take care because you will be chanting when you come to Krishna, you will be offering something for Krishna. When you chant Hare Krishna, your gurus, the rishis become happy. When you are offering prasadam, all the demigods will become happy. So when you come and do for Krishna, everything will be taken care. Easy way.
Thank you.
So difficult way, there are many different ways to do. So I'm telling you easy way because you're in Wellington, you got a lot of other things to do in your life. Anything else? So that is the greatest benefit. You believe in Krishna, you take up Krishna consciousness, you automatically come out from the 5 debts of life. Our problem because of these 5 debts in life. Yeah, madam. Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you very much for a very wonderful lecture. I have a question. In your lecture you said you mentioned about how Arjuna, he went, before fighting, he went to pray to Devi, Lord Devi, and that he has to be victorious in the war.
Yeah.
And she said if my brother and Dharma is on your side, you'll definitely win, right?
Yeah.
So my question was why would someone even recommend him to go to Devi and pray when he was with Krishna? It gives a wrong, lesson to others, someone you can go rather than Krishna.
Yeah.
So just kind of...
Normally, Krishna and, that path of Krishna consciousness teaches you how to follow the protocol very nicely. Because you put somebody in charge for certain thing. And then you have to refer to that side because somebody is in charge. She is in charge for the material world. Material world is a prison. Now you wanted to come out from the prison. So you go to Krishna. Krishna says now you go to Mother Durga. She has got the key to open the door. But normally when they come to anybody, the Maya Dakshana Prakriti in the chapter 9 text, he says that every demigod, everybody works under my order. So Krishna gives the order. In the same time to respect the position given to them by the Lord. You follow the protocol, that's all. Like you wanted to go to see the Prime Minister, so you don't jump, the secretary or the closest people from there. So for that reason they follow properly. Otherwise Krishna alone can do everything. But then if Krishna does everything, then you no need to appoint Mother Durga there to take care of the prisoner. Respect them, that's all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Just following up on what Mataji said, how do devotees celebrate Navaratri, but not get too entangled in the celebration? Because we've seen a lot of posts coming on YouTube and everything by ISKCON devotees. So in that case, we would like you to throw some light on that. Thank you.
Well, when Arjuna prayed to Mother Durga says that, look at Krishna sitting on the chariot. Where is Dharma? My brother is there. When my brother is there, Dharma is there. Mother Durga says, may come to assist my brother to establish Dharma. My husband, Lord Shiva, come to assist my brother to establish Dharma. My children, Ganesh, Kartikeya, every demigods have come here to assist my brother to re-establish the path of Dharma. So Navaratri or Sivaratri, anything, all of them come for only one reason, try to people to take them on the path of Dharma. They have come here to assist Lord Krishna in his mission. So you celebrate Navaratri in understanding that they all are servants of the Lord. They have come to assist the work of the Lord. Is nothing wrong. We go and worship them, nothing wrong. But you must have a very proper understanding. You must know what is the power of your grandfather in your house. You must know what is the power of your father in the house. But when you come to the respect, you respect your grandfather more than your father. But doesn't mean you disrespect your father. Everybody has come for the same purpose. So they have come to the celebration going on. They are more greater than you and me. Mother Durga, she is the sister of Krishna. They are more in a greater position. They can help us to cross over the problem of life. Provided, you don't go and tell Mother Durga, oh, you're more bigger than your brother, you're more powerful. And she is a devotee, she will say, you're stupid. Why are you talking like that? My brother is everything. Beauty is power that we are also functioning. So you go and participate in everything in a proper mindset. With a proper mindset, nowhere is, obstacle for you. Don't disrespect anybody because you have become a devotee. They also devotee. They are much more greater devotee. That is why they've been employed for that position. We have not been employed to do any of this work. They've been employed. They've been kept in that position because somewhere or other they're more advanced on the path of Krishna consciousness. So with the proper mindset and attitude, you are allowed to participate in these festivals. You go and pray to Mother Durga. Just like Krishna went away from Vrindavan, 100 years he did not come back. He told the gopis when he left, he told them, I'll be back in a moment. For 100 years he didn't come back. The gopis went to the Ganesh temple, they prayed, please help, Krishna must come back. And the Radharani gopis, the winter time, they go and sit in the water, Yamuna river, very cold water. And they pray to Parvati, please let us marry Krishna. We want Krishna to be our husband. So they went to Mother Durga to get Krishna. So to get, anything in the world is nothing wrong. Your mindset must be properly situated. And connect everything in Krishna consciousness, that's all. Very easy. Don't offend anybody. Even Lord Ram in the battle, he was so though like he's losing the battle. Vishwamitra happier, he said, pray to Sun God, chant the name. Because they all are appointed, give some credit to them. Like Krishna no need to bring Arjuna to fight. Krishna himself can finish off everybody, but he wants to give the credit to the devotees. Sometimes we think devotee also should take the glories. He can do everything by himself. Okay, thank you very much. Now it's going to be 7:10. Thank you so much for everyone here for coming, participated in the program today. And they have prepared a wonderful prasadam. And have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is a Sunday, another day, holiday. And hopefully the weather becomes favorable. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. His Holiness Bhakti Mukunda Swami Maharaj ki
Jai. Prabhupada ki jai.